Hello everyone, I'm Zain the creator, and today I'm here to explain something really interesting, let's say. For the people who don't know, some people started to talk about how problematic I am in other platforms. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm completely okay with criticism if it is actually criticism, not straight up hating on someone. But unfortunately, the situation is nothing but straight up hating. And we all know that how people are able to believe the things without actually making the search on themselves. So I decided to explain why the informations were wrong. I really hope we can understand each other in this video, so let's start. My main couple, Zain and Micah, are siblings, step-siblings, or incest, somehow. Are they though? Let me give you the most simple example. No! How so? Okay, let me explain. Imagine there's a man dating with a woman, but these two are never getting married, yet still having a son. But the man runs away because he is not ready to be a father yet, he thinks. And the woman lies about that she never gave birth to that kid, so the man doesn't know he has a son. Years later, the same man gets married with another woman, and they're having a daughter. Meanwhile, the first woman gets married with another man, even though the son of the woman is not the son of that man. And after some time passed, the son sees a kid in the streets and begs to his own mother to take the kid in. There is no legal adaptation since Micah's last name was always clean, not Mary's last name. Even if they adopted Micah, tell me something real smart here. If your father's ex-girlfriend adopts a kid with her new partner, does that kid is being your step-sibling in any way? Well, absolutely not. But then they should see each other as siblings because they grow up together like that. They should see each other like that emotionally. Well, actually, no. Zayn grew up with Nala and Samuel, while Micah grew up with Christian, Mary, and Maverick. They didn't meet with each other just because of the families. They saw each other out of nowhere, in a cemetery. And they grow up more like close friends, childhood friends. I understand that people are able to mix it and think that my main couple is siblings or step-siblings, but I think you should make more search before talking about something. And no, Micah seeing Christian as a brother doesn't mean he has to see Zayn as a sister. Because brothers doesn't make siblings, parents does. The second topic is about Christian was in love with Destiny when she was 15 and he was 19. When I specifically said these numbers, 15 and 19, I was trying to give you an example about like that would be problematic if their relationship was in these ages. I never said Christian was in love with Destiny when she was 15. Honestly, I understand people in this part because I wasn't clear enough myself, but after seeing some people are still talking about it, I thought I couldn't clear it enough to make people understand, so I decided to make the video, the age gap, to show everyone that Christian wasn't in love with Destiny when she was a minor, but he was in love with her when she was an adult herself. And about Alexander and Christian, you can kind of see them as childhood friends too, like Micah and Zayn. Alexander fell in love with Christian after he got out of jail, when Alexander was 25 and Christian was 20. Yet again, I'm so sorry if I couldn't use my words correctly, since my first language is not English, and made anyone uncomfortable in any way. I deeply apologize. The third topic is me overusing sexual trauma and making thirst traps with Christian. I saw people saying all my male characters having sexual trauma, which is wrong. Only 2 of my male characters have sexual trauma. And of course, not only sexual trauma, but lots of trauma like murder, grief will be overused in my story. Since I'm posting every day, I have to use some topics over and over because that's not an official movie with a start and an end. Of course, I have to keep it as long as possible, if you know what I mean. But there's a specific reason about 3 of my main characters all having the same trauma, sexual abuse. I wanted to show you that the same trauma can have different effects on different people. For example, Micah hates physical touch after what happened. Most of the time, he doesn't let anyone touch him or he doesn't touch anyone himself, even though that's his girlfriend. He panics, he remembers, and he reacts overly, of course. Zayn, on the other hand, you probably will not see that she will talk about it with anyone. She's a type of person that would bury that memory deep down. She would probably normalize it in her head so that she wouldn't lose her mind thinking about it. But just because she's not talking about it doesn't mean it is less painful for her. And unlike Micah, you can clearly see that she is very comfortable with touching people who she knows and trusts. But yet again, that doesn't make her less of a sexual abuse victim. And the last one, Christian. First of all, just because he chose his own job himself doesn't make him less of a sexual abuse victim. He still is a man who gets sexually abused nearly every day. And how he is reacting to this trauma is literally him sexualizing himself even more. He tells everyone that he's willingly doing this and enjoying his job. He even lies to himself at this point. And believe me, this is actually a real common situation. No, I'm not saying sexualizing yourself is what you should do, but I am saying that this is how some people are actually reacting in real life. If I wanted to make thirst traps with him, I wouldn't start with the videos like bunny, bunny, bunny or not your toy, because you can clearly see how uncomfortable he is in those videos. And after being sure that my community is not romanticizing his job, I started to show his job from his perspective, which, just like I said before, him sexualizing himself. But even in those videos, you can clearly see how uncomfortable he looks. For short, no, I'm not making thirst traps with my sexually abused character. This is not about my perspective, this is about his perspective. And this topic is kind of connected with the fourth one, me romanticizing murder. This topic is also about the characters and their perspective. You can see when Christian kills someone, the video is not that dark or serious, because he's used to it. It wouldn't make any sense if I made a video of Christian killing someone, but there is a dark music behind, heavy feelings, because Christian is used to it. It wouldn't fit his character at all. But with Micah, you can clearly see that there is something heavy. Like, you don't feel like he's enjoying it, but you also don't feel like he's regretting, even if it's his own sister. Zayn, on the other hand, even though she grew up with a father like Samuel, when she killed a man like Andrew, who deserved it, you can see how dark it is, how regretful she looks. This is what I'm doing in my videos, throwing my own ideas to a corner and only seeing from that character's perspective to make that video more realistic. And the fifth topic is being DID. As you know, 2 of my characters have this disorder, Christian and Blake. I would like to say that I am aware that this is a real disorder with real people having it. But I also never claimed that it is a realistic portrayal of DID. And I said multiple times that you should make your own search about it. Zayn the creator, you made fun with DID by using the word dark side and saying Blake's alters getting triggered by his tears is stupid. You made fun with the disorder. First of all, that sentence was written in quotation marks, which means this is a sentence that someone who doesn't know about it, not mine. The reason why I use this here, this is how Blake sees it. This is what Blake calls to you. And he calls Claire light side. If I wanted to use these terms, I would call Dean or DF the same thing. Just like I said, this is from Blake's perspective at this point. And when I said stupid, tears alone are not enough to trigger something. Emotions triggers, or like music, anything. Anything can trigger, but tears being a switch up is not realistic for a real disorder. It is not a button that you can press on and suddenly another alter fronts out of nowhere. That doesn't work like that. I know tears can trigger, but tears only being the reason, not anger, not sadness, not happiness, only tears is not realistic. And honestly, I agree with the people saying you should have made a completely fictional disorder instead of using a real one. But you have to understand that I made this story when I was 14 or 15 and thought it would be okay to call it non-realistic. And imagine this. After so many people knowing it is the ID and me suddenly changing it to a completely different thing, it felt more disrespectful, it is something you should hide from the people, so I didn't honestly want to change it. But I don't like it when people say that I am disrespecting it. No, not making something 100% accurate doesn't mean I'm disrespecting it. I'm trying my best to make it non-harming. And some people are making me feel like they're trying so hard to hate, especially when it's clear that my intentions are not bad at all. And for the people who says that I have a friend with DID or I have DID myself, it's not really smart for you to compare yourself with a character like Christian, because every person with DID disorder has a different system. Are you or your friend is a serial killer themselves? I don't think so. Christian himself as the host, he is able to kill. He kills people himself as the host. Dean is not the serial killer alter. Dean is the name that Christian uses. Yes, Dean kills too, but it's not like only Dean kills and Christian begs no, don't kill, please Dean, no. It's not like that. DF, on the other hand, is not the violent monster alter. He actually is a really sweet guy who wants to protect others. And the fun fact, the reason why DF killed Michael was because Michael wanted to die and DF thought he would help him that way. I completely understand your concern, but I promise you that what I'm doing here is not actually as harmful as you think. And the other topic is Demi being in heaven. Does that mean I'm supporting a sexual abuser? No, definitely not. Actually, my religion plays a really big role here. My religion says if you believe in God and everything, if you didn't kill anyone or yourself, no matter what you do, you can be in heaven. Of course, you are going to burn for your sins, but you will eventually end up in heaven. But no, my heaven system doesn't work specifically and exactly like my religion. It is a completely different heaven system. It's completely fictional. Because a suicidal character like Michael ended up in heaven with no punishment, no burning. Plus, he's gay and this is definitely against my religion, but here we are. So, who is Demi in heaven? After everything she did. First of all, she suffered in hell. You can clearly see this in my ugly, disgusting and filthy for sure video. She is lying down in a red place with Andrew next to her. And in the video named I Forgive You Demi, Zane's mercy is being a key for her to actually be in heaven, since she herself is regretting her decisions. But does that mean she's fully forgiven? Definitely not. You can clearly see that her wings are bloody, dirty, unlike Michael's. The most important thing that she still is suffering. Did you see her arms? Why do you think she looks like that, while Michael or Destiny doesn't have any wounds on them? It's not an artistic choice. She still is suffering because of her arms, because Christian didn't forgive her. If we are clear here, I would like to talk about the other topic, Christian being obsessive over Zayn. Before anyone says, this is so weird, why does he act like that? Siblings do not act like this in real life. It is supposed to be weird. It is supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not talking about the parts where they're both playful and happy and everything. I'm talking about this. Okay, so you have to see from Christian's perspective here. Imagine you're a man who cares about family more than anything. And your father has no idea that you exist. And your mother is the only person who loves you. And after she died, out of nowhere, suddenly, the only person left for you is your father's daughter, your half-sister, who knows you and still loves you despite everything you have done. If you're a man like Christian, you would do anything, I mean anything, for that person, since she's your only family after all. But Zayn, Christian calls her baby and Zayn is sitting on his lap. His lap? Are we looking at the same picture here? Zayn is sitting in front of him and leaning back. I'm so sorry, but if you're seeing this in a romantic or weird way, this is your problem here. And rather you believe it or not, some people call their siblings baby. My father calls me baby. It's not weird at all. But Christian doesn't want Zayn date with anyone. Look how he acts towards Micah. Christian talked about this in Q&A. He says he trusts Micah, but is also scared that he will leave with her, take her away from him. Which is not so hard to understand if you know how Christian's character is. The other topic made me a little laugh, mischaracterization. Why is Zayn so sweet and adorable and murderous and manipulative at the same time? Yes, Zayn is strong and able to kill, lie, everything, yes. But just because she's able to kill someone doesn't mean she has to. Or she's a good liar doesn't mean she has to lie all the time. Just because she grew up in a violent family doesn't mean she has to get used to it. And just because she's good at manipulation and lying doesn't mean she cannot get bullied in her entire life. She can. So honestly, I don't see the problem here. Like, I genuinely don't understand that this is a problem, Zayn being sweet and everything, you know? And the last topic is not about my story, but about me personally, which made me extremely uncomfortable. And I would like to tell you that this is not okay. If you don't know, people on TikTok calling me a predator just because I'm talking personally with people underage, such as Axolotly, Theo, and Ace, for example. First of all, shame on you. I'm extremely disappointed in some people. You cannot talk about something without knowing the concept. You cannot slander someone. Yes, not only me calling this slander, but the people who talk about me on TikTok is also calling this slander. You cannot do this without faulting me or the people you think they are getting abused or harassed by me. You can ask anyone, I mean anyone, about me. They all see me like an older sister. I don't care if you need views, I don't care if you need attention, I don't care if you're making rage bait. I don't care. You're simply making me extremely uncomfortable. This is a case waiting to be opened, that person says. After saying this, I was sure that no matter what I do, this is going to be like this. I always call my fans sweetheart, sweetie, dear, honey, whatever you like to call it. And if you think that's predatory, I'm so sorry, but touch some grass or something, I don't know. Let me give you an advice, an older sister advice, a friend advice, whatever you like to call it. If you want views or attention or whatever, Get it with your own content, with your own characters, with your own story, with whatever you're doing. Get it yourself. Do not try to gain these things from other people or from hating on other people. Because in the future, people will only remember me, not you. When people see you on the internet, the first name will appear in their mind is going to be mine, not yours. And don't get me wrong, I still am completely okay with criticism. I saw a person on TikTok saying they wanted more Nina, Madison, Evelyn, and it was completely okay. This is stating your opinion. This is not harmful. You can criticize my story. You can say your opinions if you are respectful. If you are able to keep it respectful, it's completely okay. But if you're straight up slandering, harassing, and hating on someone under the name of it's just my opinion, it is not okay, and I don't want you to talk about me or anyone in my community. If you're thinking I'm making this a big deal, let me show you some interesting things. I made some Zayn Sire hate to make myself feel better, yippee! You little Zayn Sure or Zayn whatever the fuck D writers. Go the hell or whatever the hell. I am not even talking about this one, you know. People were even lying about I made a video, a commission, where Micah gets by his father. And it's barely censored. If you're following me from the start, you will know the only videos I deleted are these and another one with Nick and Zayn, and there's that music with the hey everybody, hey let's go on the background, but I don't have that video. Yeah, these are all my deleted videos. And before finally ending this video, I would like to know what you're thinking about my Discord server so far. I'm currently talking with my friends in real life who are adults. I'm planning to add them as moderators. But still, I would like to know your opinion and advices and the things you think it's good or bad. Feel free to comment under this video. And if you've watched so far, thank you. I love you all so much and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye!